Hello and welcome. Welcome to this new, now ever expanding present moment. It is a deep honor for me to welcome you into my presence and for me to be in your presence as we together receive and co-create and co-weave all that is here in this now moment. There is a vision that I've received a few moments back, and I have taken some moments just to integrate that which I was receiving. And the reason for that is that the essence of it is a theme that's been weaving throughout all experiences of my ascension and embodiment process. And this morning, I just received this full body gnosis that the moment is here to share that. And the theme is seeds of sovereignty. Why it has taken me a moment to share this is there is a lot of information in the collective field of consciousness. And there is therefore many interpretations given to many words and symbols that is very, very sovereign in its nature, in its essence. And as I received all these symbols in my vision, there was an aspect of me that wondered, how do I share it in a way that the integrity of it is being received? And what I heard from the gnosis of my being is allow for it to flow through and not come out through the filter of my human self that has received these specific information and symbols as I was reading and receiving other informations over periods. And what makes this so important for me to allow for the purity and the integrity and the sovereignty thereof to move through is the essence of the original intention of the creation of the cosmos. And there comes a moment when each one of us remember the truth and depth of the moment that each one of us were conceived. And there's only one place through which all conception has originated. And that is in the one place, the mind, the heart, and the body, the source of all, of God, of Goddess, of Sophia, of Mother, Father, the Holy Spirit, the Great Mother, many, many names given, yet no one of those can truly encapsulate. And it was always intended that way, so that each one of us remember that we are simultaneously the wholeness of it all in the essence of our being, yet only one ray or one aspect of. And the beauty of that gnosis is that as each one of us remember the fullness and the wholeness, all those different aspects form this picture, this symphony that brings it all into life, into being, the one cosmic body, the one crystalline home of all. And the message that I'm here to share with you today is one that is encapsulating the sovereignty of all the different parts that is woven together in the essence. And that essence, the seed of the sovereignty of our true nature, the egg of the sovereignty of our true nature, the flower of the sovereignty of our true nature, and the tree of our sovereignty of our true nature is all one. It's all one. The source, our mother father, that has created all life and all light, the source of all of creation, has bestowed upon us within the essence of our being all that they are through our unified presence. And it is in the crystalline chromosomes of our being, the very expression of our heart fields, our emanation of that. Our formless nature is an expression thereof. It is boundless, and it is bountiful, and it is beautiful. As I've shared in many of my other messages, is we are in physical form. We are the vessel, the instrument, the messenger, the conduit, the portal, the gateway of that which flows through us. So the unified essence in nature and the true presence of our mother father in the heart womb, in the one cosmic body, is flowing through us to give expression to deliver, to create, to express that which is seeking to be birthed through us. And each one of us has, since moment of conception in the womb of the cosmos, each one of us has journeyed through, walked the path of, all outside of ourselves, as it was always intended. And there was a time when we realized as we walked to return back to there where we came from originally, all of us from the very same place. And as we came back and realized we are not our thoughts, we are not our emotions, we are not our bodily aches, when we remembered we are the formless, the primordial womb is birthed in us through our remembrance, the place and the space of sovereignty. There where this heart field can move through and give expression to a body, the sovereign magnetism of the gnosis of who we are magnetize the very elements of Gaia through us to form this body. Not to identify with ourselves as the body, which contains identity and an ego and a superego and a human ego, a spiritual ego. That all is just the ways to which we remember the gnosis of the Rosette, the very essence, the center of the center of the center. There where we know that when it all comes back to the essence and the center, what has occurred on the path outwards and back inwards was the purification of that which is not us. To clean and clear and return to its crystalline, most pristine essence, all that which was standing in the way of remembering the becoming of this empty space within, so that the very nature of our oneness with our Divine Mother Father can effortlessly flow through us. The difference is when we then move outwards from this place of grace, we are indeed the emanation of that which we remembered. We become the seeds of sovereignty. So as we returned and embodied and remembered the fullness and wholeness, everything that we see, express, create through our movement, through our physical creations, it all becomes seeds of sovereignty, because we are the seed of sovereignty. When we return to the fullness of the gnosis, of the essence of our presence. And that blend, the blend of our Divine Mother, Divine Father, and we as child, is the very rosette. It contains the seed, the egg, the fruit, the flower, the tree. It contains the very holy water, breath, light. It sees, it hears, it tastes, it smells, and experiences the very blend. It's all there in the formless bountifulness boundlessness, our heartField. The image that really supported me in this is we as this light beings, the very fluidity of love that can emanate through that light, our essence, that field. It's like imagine a field all around you, simultaneously in all dimensional directions, weaving through your rosette of your heart, and it emanates out as you stay in the center. But but the physical body in all the different crystalline chromosomes through all your bones and organs and muscles and all anchors that light into so that it can be present here. And that's the very message and image and vision that I received a little bit earlier. If there's not something to ground the anchoring of that light, the light can't stay here. It needs the density to be here. And then emanate that out. And through doing so, seeding the gnosis of our being in whatever way that we are guided to. And this morning when I received this vision and message to be shared, their light language and light weaving flowed through, and I remember I thought to myself, I'm not going to share that. And the message is, show how it is expressed. Show how it's true for you. So na mayekana makono mala he na marakana he samala kaina pe na kono ro he samala nekata. So as the light language moves through and the light weaving occurs, there is a layer that is added to the expression so that the flowing through the body can also simultaneously give expression through this field that occurs through either what is flowing through the mouth or being woven with the hands. And all of that supporting the weaving and the co-weaving into presence. And as you will hear or already know, as you have done that for yourself, is that the language that flows out or the weaving that occurs, there's no thought given to it. It flows through. It flows through. I don't know what my hands are doing, but I do know there is weaving taking place. Ora mate kana mana kana. He la mana fono ke chapano. He la mana kona pata kene kata. And the very expression that we allow to flow through is the seeding of this very consciousness. And the reason for it being the seeds of sovereignty is that in this moment and many moments before this, you had a deep remembrance of your cosmic origin. And that origin of all of creation in the center of the center of the center is in the hearts of all, the rosettes of each heart. There's nothing to think about or figure out. All the answers lies within. Your soul, your spirit, your higher self, your divinity, your true nature, your essence, all names given, and points to the one place, the oneness. Our unified presence with our Divine Mother Father, Holy Mother, Holy Father. It's one. And in not only is it one, it's always only sovereign. All creation is sovereign. The whole cosmos is sovereign. And within the seeds of each one of us is the essence of that sovereignty, is the unique blend of all the sovereign qualities that we inherited from our Divine Mother Father. There is no other way than oneness. Both the darkness of the primordial space and place of our essence. If you close your eyes, everything within you is dark. And as you open your eyes, the light, the essence, this unique blend of your qualities and the sovereignty thereof gets expressed. When you speak, it gets expressed. When you move, it gets expressed. And as you speak, if you put your hand here, if you speak, if you put your hand here, if you speak, if you put your hand anywhere, there's this resonance that's emanating out. Your soul's imprint being imprinted into. And if I say your soul, I'm not meaning this body, I'm meaning your unique heart field, this beautiful pulsation, weaving, breathing, creating, giving expression to creation, creatively so. And in that essence is the source of the purest, most sovereign plasmic waters of our Divine Mother, Father. The spark, the light allows for that water to breathe and move, forming a sound field through the very breath that allows the movement, all happening naturally through you. The stillness of your being and presence allows for that to express and circulate naturally and emanate out and weave through. And as it, in its formless nature, through the groundedness of our bodies, or giving expression to through us, the very earthly creations around us receives this presence. It moves through our homes. It moves through the ground. It moves through all the animals and the plants and other people, through all of our communities, through all of our cities, through all of our countries and continents. And as all of us stand in this unified presence in the center of who we are, in the sovereignty of our true nature, this heart field knows how to weave together with all other heart fields that's pulsing in coherence, and through doing so, strengthening, and becoming what needs to be created through us, through doing so. There's a lot of words given to this place of grace. The most used words are, I'm trying to recall, what are they? Paradise, new earth. It is not a place yet. It is a state of consciousness. For now. The very earth of our being, Gaia Sophia, is the center of the cosmos, as I shared in my other sharings. And without Gaia, there cannot be any human expression, plant expression, animal expression, elements, minerals expression, crystal expression. And we are that. So our very presence here magnetizes that to us so that we can come into form. And to remember that Gaia is in her embodied nature, whilst we are in our embodied natures. And the flowing of our cosmic natures, the one cosmic crystalline field of consciousness, the one field of our Mother Father that's flowing through each one of us, allows each one of us to remember this flow and our origin. And as we focus on that, the truth of who we are, our true nature, and the sovereignty thereof, and continue for the seeding to take place through our very presence and our guided expressions. We are all co-creating the vision that was planted in each one of our bodies, which is us. Yeah. The new earth, the paradise, the place of sovereignty, it is all within your body. The rosette of the essence of the center of the center of the center of your presence that is grounded and anchored within you. Is the message of your being. And as leaders and guardians and stewards of this sovereignty, we are all, through our remembrance and the depths of our remembrance of our rosettes, of our heart fields, are giving expression to, co-creating and co-weaving the very truth of our individual and unique aspect of our unified essence as a home first within ourselves, and in doing so creating homes that is reflecting that, and through doing so creating communities reflecting that, and through doing so creating countries through doing that. And in each and every expression thereof, in each one of those that I've mentioned, the seeds of sovereignty are planted to germinate when the SoulScape is clear enough and the return to the centering of all has occurred. In my previous two transmissions, the one is around the Milky Way or the circulation, that if the words resonate and you haven't looked at it yet, it is there for you to receive. The one aspect that I needed to mention, just to tie that also into this transmission, is if you look at in human expression already, if I'm just going back into, I've just realized I've been in the timeless nature. I just want to step into time expression now. There is, if you look at horoscopes and expressions of that, our different planetary expressions are indicated as, it's almost this form given to it that makes it a ram or a lion or a Pisces or whatever that is. You know, that is created. What I needed to share only now is that your very soul, that you've always been connected to since moment of birth, that has traveled through the whole cosmos, and through doing so, receiving all the places of germination for your soul to come in full expression through your unique physicalized grounding of your boundless and timeless nature that is emanating out through you. Each one of your pores of your body is the gateway or the portal that receives your unique continuous inflowing of the cosmic light needed for the germination of both your seed, your egg, and your flower to coherently and collectively remember the very message of your being. And that becomes this imprint that you are seeding through this presence for it to flow through. And simultaneously, we are also therefore the sovereign compass, the compass of this very star system of our beings. If we remain in the center, and if you haven't looked at the sovereign compass, it is there for you to receive, and it is the guiding of the light that is weaving through you and giving expression. Knows exactly how to do so. And there was something else. So the sovereign compass, your unique imprint, all of that is already within the SoulScape of your HeartField. And if you stay in the center of the center of the center, in your cosmic essence and unified presence with our Divine Mother, Father, Child as one, and with this consciousness, continue to weave and breathe that through and receive the guidance that's there to receive. You will be that which you are seeking that has brought you here. And the other vision was that essence, this blend of your sovereign qualities, that liquid is the essence of the purest and most sovereign love. That no human can understand, but it can be felt and experienced by others through the emanation. And I just realized that makes me just so emotional, because the source of all love, the source of all our qualities is love, is our unified essence and the sovereignty thereof in its purest and most pristine and noble nature. And that love, that our divine parents have for us, and therefore birthed us into being, birthed us into light, into life as souls. That is what is weaving and is seeking to be expressed through each one of us, through our heart fields. The inside of your whole body is just liquid love. And the lights of your expression is weaving that love into being. The rosette, the seed and the egg that starts flowering open, becomes this tree, an expression of your being. It knows where to be, what to express, how to weave, how to breathe. When you come still enough, that essence reverberates through every breath and every word. And as you stay in the center thereof, all that you look at, speak, listen to, is no longer being received from the outside in. The looking at, listening to, expression to, experiencing of is being expressed out, and touch and imprint into that through our heart fields, weaving through it all that we see and listen to and speak about, smell, taste, experience. Always have, always will. And just to move into closing, the share is to always remember, if it wasn't for the earthly bodies of our being, if it wasn't for Gaia, our expressions couldn't be here. It is the very nature that gives us a place in space to be, to birth, to express, to create, and to seed our sovereignty. And it's the only place in the cosmos where that can be. So in those moments when it feels challenging, when there's a lot of thoughts that's interfering, or emotions that's uncomfortable, or aches and pains that still might be there, which will happen for all of us, to remember to be fully present to it, not only to be a sovereign witness of that which needs to be witnessed through your sovereignty, but also as a remembrance of who you are, and that you're not that you are the cosmic heart field. Always and eternally so, in unified flow of our Divine Mother Father, God, Goddess, Sophia, the Great Spirit, the Great Mother, nature, divinity, universe. It is all one, being remembered and expressed through each one of us as vessels, instruments, messengers, and conduits of the resonance of the sovereign essence of our unified presence. And through the rosette of our heart, weaving and breathing all the heart fields together as one, and through doing so, becoming the one cosmic body in form and always in formless. And so it is. I love sharing with you everything that I've just shared. We were surrounded by this very soft and gentle rain. And I've heard it and I've experienced it, and I'm emanating the message of it. And I hope you're receiving it. Okay, so let's do a very short meditation just to ground this through us. And you can close your eyes, keep your eyes open. For me, when I close my eyes, I remember I'm in the darkness, the void, the center, the 0 point, the place and space from which my heart field is being birthed through me. So I love closing my eyes to be fully immersed in the cosmic waters of my being. And what I found over moments is, first, I was so very aware of different aspects still present there, and now it just feels like there's this whole almost like a bath that you climb into and just lay back and soak and receive the very nurturance and sustenance of the essence filling through the whole body, and laying there with the knowingness that Sophia is holding me. And then I open my eyes and remember that continues to be so. So whether you want to open or close your eyes, it's, you know, and as we ever so gently and gracefully move our full body awareness into the center of the center of the center of the unified presence of our human hearts and our cosmic heart and our spiritual heart as one. There in the rosette of our being and presence, we stand. Become aware of your liquid essence, the very essence of your soul, of your spirit, in the presence of our Divine MotherFather, all in this liquid. And with every breath, just notice how this liquidity, the liquid essence of your being and presence, pulse in resonance with the cosmic heart field, all as one. And as you feel the presence of our Divine Mother, Father, and your essence as one, also notice within this liquid love, this liquid light, your unique blend of your divine qualities in the sovereign nature thereof, love, grace, integrity, compassion, beauty, freedom, in any other qualities that you resonate with. And as we named each one of them, just notice how their essence is also liquid. And this liquid essence of your divine quality, each one of them together, all the divine qualities as one, your unique blend within the seed of your heart, the egg of your heart, the flower of your heart, the tree of your heart, the rosette of your beingness, circulating with each breath, the essence of your unified presence out through your heart. You are the seed of sovereignty. And notice with each breath how very naturally this flow through and circulate through all that you are in physical expression. So your heart field ever so graciously weaving through your body, which is the very grounding of the sovereign essence of your presence. You don't have to show it how to pulse, how to breathe, or how to weave your essence into being. It knows so naturally and organically how to do so. Our Divine Mother Father, weaving and breathing through the essence of our presence, our sovereign nature into presence and being. And around this rosette of your sovereign essence and nature, become aware of each one of these qualities emanating out through the Milky Way of your being, into our solar system, grounding it through, around the solar system of your heart, all the galaxies around the solar system of your heart, and all the universes around the galaxies of your heart. Touching into the cosmic body, our one crystalline nature of our Divine Mother Father expressed in form, in formless, in seen and unseen. This heart filled into being, the Gnosis and the wisdom that you behold in this essence of your true and sovereign nature knows how to flow, where to flow, how to circulate, how to emanate, all the messengers of your being for being here in form. Much like the essence of a liquid sun, the essence of a liquid moon, the essence of the liquid earth, the very core of the crystalline consciousness of all that is, weaving and breathing through us, each individually and collectively as one. Our cosmic one crystalline home is within the soulscape of each one of our bodies. Emanating out through all that we are. And as you keep this cosmic perspective and awareness in sight, return to the very essence of your heart, our unified heart essence and presence. And as you stand in the center of your heart, fully expand it out through the cosmos of your being. Hold that awareness and simultaneously allow your awareness to flow to the center of your heart, grounding into the heart of your body, the brain of your body, the organs of your body, the muscles of your body, the bones of your body. As you stand in the center of each one of your 74 trillion cells, remaining in the heart field, yet weaving and breathing through your body so that the seed of your consciousness can be grounded through your presence in its wholeness and its fullness, in its true, organic, and sovereign nature. And if you, as you stand in the emanation of your heart field, that's weaving through your physical expression, keep that awareness also. And now simultaneously return to the essence. the center of the center of the center of the rosette of your being. And remember the wholeness and the fullness of your unified presence with our Divine Mother Father, weaving through our soul's emanation as one. The source of the crystalline waters of our being, of the crystalline nature of our light, of the crystalline essence of our fire, in the crystalline qualities of our sovereignty, or in the liquid essence of our being, weaving and breathing, the seeding of our presence into form, yet simultaneously remaining in the awareness of the timeless nature, the formless nature of our heart field and presence, weaving through our essence. And as this liquid essence, the seed of our very presence in the center of the center of the center of the rosettes of our hearts, we keep our focus here and remember that we are the seeds of sovereignty. And through the emanation of our unified presence with our Divine Mother Father, are weaving and breathing this into being in every new now present moment. And it can only occur as we stay in our I am presence. And as you open your eyes, stay in this liquid essence that is flowing from your heart and filling your whole soulscape, the ground of your being, where the germination of the seed of your consciousness are breathed into being with every breath. And as you hold your awareness here, and simultaneously your awareness of your one cosmic body and your unified presence, allow yourself to become aware of the emanation that is radiating out through your heart field, through your body as vessel, as conduit, as instrument. As vehicle and as the sovereign support through your sovereign witnessing of all that is transcending into its highest and sovereign nature. As you emanate this out through your body, into your room, your physical home within yourself, becoming the Emanation into your physical home where you live, becoming an emanation out into the physical community where you are grounded, becoming an emanation of the body, the home, the community, the country, weaving and breathing it all through the sacred and cosmic unified heart presence of our Divine Mother Father and our true sovereign nature as we stay in the center of our essence, emanating that out, touching into the one cosmic body, into our solar system, through the very core and center of each one of the planets, through which our divine qualities are streaming through to support the very emanation of our true natures as we emanate this field out through all of the earth, through all of the elements, through all of the minerals, through all of the plants, through all of the animals, through the collective humanity, all weaving and breathing through the hearts in the center of their true cosmic essence and natures. Out into our solar system, Milky Way galaxy, all the other galaxies, universes, and touching into the one cosmic body of Sophia, of God, of Goddess, the source of all, weaving and breathing of all love, of all light, the emanations of grace, and the sovereignty and the nobility thereof. And so it is. And as you move forward from this moment, remember that all that was, you've already walked through and already transcended. And all that is yet to be is going to be a reflection of the true emanation of the gnosis of your being. And therefore, all that you are giving expression to, creating, co-creating, and co-weaving through unity and community, the unknown waiting to be brought into through the presence of your being. And all that you say, give expression to, know that it is imprinted with this that we just moved through, and therefore be aware what the conscious creations of your expressions are. And to do that in a way that you love and enjoy, and it brings you joy, and it makes you feel at home, at peace. And when something old pops up, it is not there to test you. It just needs your sovereign witnessing thereof. And may all that you express receive the beauty of your essence as you seed the sovereignty of your true nature through all that you are. I love you dearly. I love you deeply. And I love you wholeheartedly. Until the next.